Hello everybody, I'm here. I am Donna from Purple Pinky Promises. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Let's wait for people to get a chance to hop on YouTube. I'm a few minutes late. Whew. I did get my pieces cut because there was a lot here. So I didn't want you to have to go through that boring, the boring part of watching me do all the die cutting. Ugh, some people enjoy it. Some people do not. So, and in order to keep my YouTube videos or any of my social media videos at least less than an hour and a half. Hour and a half or less. I should probably get those done ahead of time. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Pop this back in this way. We have some really cute, we have a cute project here today. We're going to do, I've used these before with the pandas, these windows I have. We're going to do another shaker for our BetterPress calendar. And let's see, how long has it been? It's been almost 2 minutes. I don't really have a whole lot to show you. So, just have we've got the BetterPress. Let me pull that, get that pulled out while we're waiting for people to hop on here. So we will have that. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do first is we'll just go ahead and make our calendar portion. So I'm going to go ahead and walk through everything that I have here. So this is, give me 1 second here, folks. Well, I think I'll leave these in here. I can fish these out here. Okay. Hi, Kelly. Welcome. Yay, you made it. So here is what we have. We have the, these are the Rainy Days dies. And this is, let's see, what do we have here? The Wonderful Windows dies from Sunny Studio. I'm also using some Sunny Studio paper from this paper pack. It's really cute. So I'll just go through one side and then I'll just turn it over and kind of show you the other. Really cute papers. Whoops, I can't seem to get through that. There we go. There's some really pretty. And then I'll flip this over. And some of these polka dots I felt like, and these tone-on-tone flowers, because they are tone-on-tone, the polka dots too, I thought would work really, really nice for our umbrella pieces. So that's what I used. And yeah, you'll see what I've pulled together. All of my paper is from this pack here. All right. And this is the Spring Fever 6x6 cardstock. We've already gone through these, and I've already die cut everything, so we should be good to go. The only thing I might have to do is just cut down some of my paper, and that's it. So here are my die cuts, and we have these, I'm putting these glass beads in the store, super cute. So these are going to be our raindrops. So we have a window, we're going to make a window, and it's going to be raining outside. And I thought that would be really, really cute for April showers. So that's kind of the theme today is April showers. These are dewdrop, this is a dewdrop assortment from Concord and 9th. And Petite glass beads. Mill Hill. And my umbrella is cut out of this Bazzill. I believe this is the This is a holographic. One side's silver, but the other side's holographic. So it's the holographic Bazzill 12 by 12 sheets. Wow. And I pulled some new acetate into the store, and it's from Barely Art. It says craft plastic, but it's like an acetate. It's a real nice quality. So I like having something. Some of us make a lot of shakers, and so this is nice. It's a 25 pack, 12 by 12. So for those of you who make a lot of shakers, this is your pack. And I thought this was great for those of us who do like to do that. Okay, so we are also using the BetterPress DIY 2025 DIY calendar tonight. I've already made my little stand for this in the very first video that we did in January. This was last month's, and this was February. We made a shaker for February, and then here's January's really pretty little winter scene. Okay, so this we are making tonight. We're gonna make something springy. I'm excited. So let's get these plates out. Let's get our calendar rolling, and then we can just throw the rest of the details together. This will be nice. Okay. I feel like sometimes this is the part that takes me the longest, is the calendar. I don't know why. Maybe not. Maybe it's just in my head. All right, let's see if we can. Hi, Lindy. Good evening. Let's see. We've got April. Let's pull out April. And April has 30 days. That we know. So let's see. What is April 1st? Yeah, somebody look at what I should have looked at that. Oh, I can look at, well, duh. Look at my March calendar. April 1st is on a Tuesday, so I need something that's on a Tuesday, which is would be the third one in. Nope. This one, and it's only 30 days. Here it is. Okay, so see, there's Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and then, so that's your first, and then it's only got 30 days. That's how I can tell which one belongs to April. Whoops, can you see that? I'm kind of close tonight, guys. Sorry about that. Hope you can see that. Whew, we need to move that. Let's move that out. Let's move this. How's that? Is that better? All righty. Okay, yes, I love shakers too. So we're going to do shaker tonight. That's how we're going to roll. All right, let's do it. Get my BetterPress paper out. And tonight I'm going to try to use what I have in here instead. And there's a fun little tip that I saw from somebody. I can't remember who. We're going to put our tape on the back. And I'm going to do this down in the corners of my A2 and pick it. And so that's where I'm going to go with my project. So let's see, I'm going to center this as best as I can. This should go over to number 4. The second day of the week should be the center part. So I'm just working on getting this centered. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can you see that? Okay. So we're just centering it the best we can. So this is the first, and this is the second. So because we have Sunday, Monday, and then Tuesday and Wednesday. Wednesday is our middle, okay? That is why I am placing that in the middle section here. And then I am going to bring this up at the halfway point. Not gonna bring it all the way down. I don't think that's what is that what I did? No, I gave it a little space. So I'm just looking at it here, just getting it. This is magnetic. And I'm gonna move it just a smidgen over. I think we got it. I'm looking at the top line. I think we're good. I think we are. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm gonna take my paper. It's gonna fit right here in the A2 portion. Just gonna kind of center that. Take my tape, roll it. I saw this little hack and I thought, we're gonna try that. We are so gonna try that. Let's see how this goes. And so now I am going to get my magnets lined up. I'm gonna pick this up and now I can take this off and it's ready to go. Okay, I think it's gonna be fine. I can always cut it off if it's not even the way I want it. We're gonna ink this up. I'm gonna work on perfecting that though. I do feel like my April shifted. I gotta look at this again. It did. I don't know why. See? Is that straight? It needs to come up just a little. Not that much. Over. Do y'all play this game with your stamps when you get them lined up in your platform? This is the game I play. Okay, I'm happy with that. All right, here we go. I'll try to move this so you can see it. We're gonna take this, flip it over. It's gonna meet the paper. I feel like, well, no, I feel like that's okay. I just don't want it to be crooked. That's what I don't want. All right, here we go. Oh, we're gonna be really close here. If close bothers you, close your eyes. It's gonna get really close. It's just a brief moment. Just a brief moment. Move this out of the way. We're gonna roll this through our Spellbinders. Doesn't even feel like it's doing anything, but it is. And if I don't like it, we can do it again, right? Right. And here we are. Here's the grand reveal. Oh, that looks nice. That turned out really nice. Woot woot. Hip hip. Okay. I'm going to cut this down. Pull this off. Actually, I'm going to let it dry because sometimes the pigment ink takes a little extra time to dry. I'll just stick this on this plate and it'll be ready for next time. Clean that off. Let's get our dies put together. I am so excited about this. Yay. I meant to grab. The best thing to clean with is the archival ink. I'll have to clean those up later. I'll clean them up later. But the archival, I didn't have it when I first got it, so it kind of stained my, you can get replacements for these, but I'm fine. Alrighty, it still works. It's just stained. Now, let's put together our dies. How about, shall we? So my first die, this is gonna be the base die, and we're gonna build a well instead of, because our window area is so thin, we're gonna build a well. So I'm gonna take, let's get some glue going here. And let's just do it. Let's start working on it. I've got my pen ready in case my glue is clogged. Because it's usually the story of my life. Oh, speaking of, folks, you need to check it out. We have pen tip kits added to the shop. So if your pens are bent, or if your pens are lost for your Barely Art, we have the pen kits in the shop. Hip, hip. All right. So this layer is gonna go in front of this window. This will be the back. Yeah, this one was pretty dried up. That, I think, did it. There we go. So you'll see why I'm doing this here. I'm putting my glue on my window. I feel like I'm too far away. I'm gonna have to go far out. So right now, I'm gonna chit chat with you. Well, I have quite a bit. Quite a bit of windows to build up for this. So buckle up, get yourself some popcorn, get yourself a cup of coffee, get yourself a glass of whatever while we build this up. So this is the background right now that I'm doing. And I think I cut this one to 1.5 by 2 3/4. And you'll see here, this set was really not made to be a shaker, but we're gonna make it into a shaker. And you will see how. I will probably, there we go. So I have lined it up to the far left and far bottom so that I don't have to have as much to trim off. Okay, so this is our outside, and I thought the blue polka dots are perfect to kind of simulate rain. And I'm gonna trim this. Where are my cutter bees? They're my favorites. Where are they? Looks like we're doing without cutter bees tonight. I don't know where they ran off to. Okay. These are gonna have to work. So I'm just trimming off. And next I'm gonna do this with the very top piece, sorry guys, this is what I'm doing, I gotta pay attention. Our very top piece is the piece that's gonna have acetate on it, and that's the one I'm doing this with as well. So I cut it out to the same size as this one, 1.5 by 2 3/4. And yeah, so I may have to kind of get that excess glue off of there. There we go. So this is our acetate. So what's really nice is they've covered this acetate with some plastic cover on both sides to keep it nice and scratch free. This is a nice, I thought that was nice. Come on. Just peeling that off. Here we go. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna do this. I'm gonna wipe it off because it's me and I get stuff all over the place all the time, always. Okay, so I'm gonna adhere this to one of these windows at the bottom and far left. So let's get some glue on there. And let's see, I'm gonna do it like this. Y'all, I'm gonna, that way I have something that I can see it with. I'll show you what I'm doing. Come on. Okay. My goal is to have this done by 7. We'll see how far I can get with it. My car is parked out back, and John doesn't like me going out to my car out back when it's dark. So the goal is to get the project done before sunset. I think we can do it. This window is probably going to be the hardest part of the whole thing. I didn't have quite enough time to build my well, but we shall. Come on. We'll make it. Here we go. This to me is really important to get that acetate to stick here. Okay. I'm just getting my glue on all the way around. Here it is. I purposely put it down there. Kind of sloppy tonight. And we'll trim it off just like we did the other. I think what I'll probably end up doing here is I'll clean it out before. We have curtains too, folks, so I'm not gonna get too awful picky about it because I think the curtains are gonna cover that up anyway. So let's hear it. I thought how nice to have some acetate. I'm cleaning this up just a minute here, folks. Acetate from the company that sells glue. I figured, you know what? I bet they've teamed it up to make it work really nice. So I thought we'll give this a whirl. Okay, I'm gonna clean out my window. Get myself a microfiber cloth and get this cleaned up really nice. Sticks. Gotta be careful. I'm just cleaning it off. Our little shaker bits are probably gonna cover up any kind of, and get that cleaned off. There we go. Our curtains are gonna cover it. So here we go. Now I'm gonna trim this and we are gonna have the top part of our window. Sorry, folks, I keep forgetting. Okay. I don't know why that is not cleaning off. It should. Sorry if I grossed anybody out. Oh, it's because it's on the other side. Duh. I'm like, why isn't that cleaning? There we go. Now it's done. And no, I do not do windows. Do. Okay. Here we go. I think it's easier if we do this on the front side. I don't know why I think it's easier. Oh, you guys, this is just... This is why I wanted the the pins so I could leave my pen in it and it won't clog up as much. There we go. All right. Here it is. Anybody watch any good movies lately? I never have time to watch, so I don't know why I'm even asking. There it goes. I feel like once we get probably this. So we're gonna build a really very thick well, just a forewarning. So that's why I said, go get a drink, go get some popcorn, because we got a lot of work to do here. This is the hardest part of this whole thing, or the longest part, I should say. And I wanted to use those bigger shaker bits along with the small to kind of show different sizes of raindrops, or to make it seem like there's different sizes of raindrops. And of course it's now coming out. We will get our powder, anti-static powder, and kind of get all of the glue taken care of. So I'm just lining this up, creating my well. This is, in my opinion, it's a little tedious, but I feel like you're with these thin dies like this is the only way you can do it. And I wanted a shaker window. I just thought that would be so cute to have some April showers to go with our umbrella and our little boots. So we're doing the boots and the umbrella for our calendar. If I make faces, it's because I'm Big Trouble in Little China about a month ago. Was it good? I'll have to check it out. Anytime I try to watch a movie, it's usually like around bedtime and I fall asleep. I usually just crash. I'm gonna use my pen to kind of get that glue out of there. You can hear them next door doing their vocal drills. That's fun. Only 2 more and then our top goes on, but we gotta fill it first. Okay. I have used 110-pound white cardstock, and so that I really can get this a good thick well. So this is gonna really have some depth and dimension to it. Let's see, all I need is this. Is that right? Yep, I knew it. Once we started getting the glue rolling, it was going to be fine. Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear that? That's so funny. Okay, make sure that that's pressed down. being really messy tonight. Can you guys hear the vocal drills? That's funny. You see how thick that is? We're just building that up. And this, besides our top, this is it. This is our last one. And I think the little beads will be great in the top part because they're so tiny. Let's go around here. Oh, I am being messy tonight. Unusually messy. Okay. Pretty much. Okay, we'll have to remember that. You think it's pretty good. All right. Is it martial arts? Because that sounds like something that John would watch. He loves his martial arts. He cracks me up. Okay, I'm just kind of cleaning this out with my pen just to try to get as much glue out as possible. Just going through here like scraping it. Because I have been very messy. I'll probably have to go around the edges too. All right. Perfect. Let's fill this. This will be fun. Let's see how easy this is to open. Oh, it looks pretty easy. I'm not going to use the whole thing, but, well, maybe it's not easy. I wish I had a spoon. I'm just going to take my fingers and kind of put them in these windows here. Oh, this is cute, you guys. I wish you could, I'll bring it up and show you. It does, it looks like raindrops. Oh my goodness, how cute are these? Where did it go? I think that's good for up there. And then we'll throw some of these in here for some variety. There it went. I knew I dropped one. And just a few more. Oops, I dropped more than one. And now let's get these. Dude, these are from Concord, and I have to drop assortments. I don't really want the big bigs. I just want the littles. So I'm just going to kind of fish them out. Mediums, maybe. Yeah. Yes. So, and I'm going to turn them over. There we go. So fishing out my littles. Oh, those are cute. I like all the different sizes. Cute, cute, cute. Let's do some more. Let's see. As B. Oh, it's not. As B. What's okay? I'm not sure, Kelly, what's as B? Maybe it was autocorrect that did that to you. That's usually what happens to me. I think this is gonna be it. And I'm gonna throw in a few more of these littles and be done, I think. Oh, I keep saying I'm done, but I'm not. This is probably the hardest part about making shakers, is to decide how much to fill it with. And you don't want to you never want to overdo it, because they do sink to the bottom. I want some more bigs, I think. Yeah, I do. Where are you? Bigger pieces? Let's put a couple more big in there, and I think we're good to go. Yep. Yep. There we are. Let's see, here I say I'm done. I'm done. I really am. All right. I could have put, I could have put one more layer on, but I think I'm gonna hold off. I think we're good. I think we'll be able to, the bits and pieces will still move freely. Look how cute that is. All those different bits and pieces, so cute. They do literally look like raindrops. They're gonna look like raindrops on the window. So I'm bringing it up here closer to me to put some glue on it. Oh, I should set it down. I'm gonna set it down and do this. I'm not comfortable. I know, I don't trust myself. I said I was gonna put powder in there, and I could, I'm not putting powder in there. I'm not doing it. This is really important. You got to get it closed all the way. You want to make sure there's no gaps, fully closed, so no beads escape. That's the most important part of a shaker. All right, I think we're good. I'm going to put the window on, and we're going to line it all up. Straight. Yep, I'm gonna have some glue squeaking in there, which we don't want, but we're gonna have it. It dries clear, and the bits will probably stick to it, and that's okay. Grr. Grr. All right, I'm picking it up. I'm gonna squeeze. I'm gonna wait until, I'm not gonna shake it until it's dry, until it's clear. Grr. I did have some glue. Let's put the curtains on and forget about it. Right? Just put the curtains on and forget about it. So I'm gonna stick my curtains here. Oh well, we can't all be perfect, right? We can't always have a perfect project. The worst part of it is up here where you can really see it. You can't hardly see it down here where I thought, it's no big deal, but wouldn't you know, wouldn't you know. We'll let that dry while we do the umbrella. I should have touched it to get that excess glue off. I'm always worried about it not holding together like it should, but I don't know why I worry. That's really cute. That window is so cute. Oh, you guys, so cute. Okay. Let's do this. So these dies are quite special. I'm just, these rainy days dies, because she has included the little element to make the little rubber on the boot even, so that you can have that nice little special added element. And I just think that's cute. So here we go. We're gonna put the bottom part of our boots on. These boots are made for walking. And we'll put this on. So cute. Come on. Cute, cute, cute. There's one boot, bottom. And there's also, I think you can do, yeah. Yeah. So you could double those up too, I think, is what that's for. So there's, you've even got, what are these little things called? Shaker filling is stressful, I agree. I agree, Lindy. Shaker filling is stressful. It's the only part that does stress me out. It's like too much, too little, and then the glue. What are those little handles? Does somebody know? Is there a name for those that you can pull up your bootstraps? Bootstraps? Is that what we're gonna call them? Oh my gosh, that's cute. Super cute. Okay, next boot. Then we'll do our umbrella. Let's get this one. I'll just do this topper while we're at it. Or bootstrap. I suppose that's what that's called, but bootstrap. I'm not really sure why. I'm getting a cramp in my hand. It's my second can of water today. I probably not had enough water. Come on. I don't normally drink my bubbly while I'm live, so I won't burp at you. But I needed some water. Okay. Oh, maybe you were answering me when I asked if you could hear them. Doing their exercises. You can't hear them? Is that what that no was? All right, boot number 2 is done. Let's do this umbrella. What was that? Okay, this first one. So I cut, this is the holographic that I cut this from. So let's dip a little bit of these corners in here. Well, the goal is for you to not have, there we go. I can hear them and it's so fun. They're sounds like they're practicing for a musical. It's really good. Whoops, didn't push that one up enough. Rah. Next one. Let's do yellow. So these tone-on-tone polka dots are really cute. I love them. And we're almost there. That's the last one. I put them in semi-rainbow order. And now, let's get that. Oh, I gotta move the green over just a smidge. There we go. Come on, stay. Very cute. I love the spring colors. Okay, let's get this handle on. There it is. My shaker's still not dry. I want to shake it before my line is over. I don't want to shake it because I don't want it to, I don't want the beads to, oh, you guys, that's so cute. That's okay. If they stick, that's okay. All right. So cute. I could have probably stood to put some more in there, but that's all right. That's okay. We're good. All right, this is what I've picked for, I think I am gonna frame it with white. So I'm gonna cut my piece down. So let's get this, where's my, I'm out of it, folks. So out of it. Let's do, okay, our inside piece is going to be 4. I'm cutting it down to 4 by 5 1/4. And the outside piece is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So that's where we're at here. And I feel like I just want my bottom piece to be, this is the part that always gets me, you guys. So I need it to be 3 3/4 across because this is 4. So here we go. I can never get the math right, it seems like. I'm gonna cut it to 4, no, I'm gonna cut this, if I do it down to, okay, this is 4. Yep, I'm gonna cut it down to 4 on this side. And then I'm gonna cut it down to 3 3/4 on this side. And I'm hoping and praying that does it. Yep, that's nice and centered. So, yay. So our calendar, I could even take it off a little bit more, couldn't I? But I like that. That looks really nice. That's a nice little polished look. So up here, so before we cut any more, I'm just gonna kind of look and see what we have. So we've got our window, that's where I wanted it. And we have our boots. And we have our umbrella. So I can bring this down. Okay, let's measure that, because I feel like that's the exact amount that I want. Where's my ruler? Probably fell. Here it is. Okay. So that's going to be cute. I like that. Let's measure. I have from the bottom, it is 9/16. Yep. So let's do that. Let's do 9/6. No, it's different here. Well, I measured wrong. Yep, gotta do it twice. It's actually 5/8. Yep, 5/8. Let's cut it off at 5/8 at the top, and I think that'll do it. Okay, but I'm paying attention to this. So, right, 1 5/8. So I want it to be, yes. Nope, that's not right. Here we go. No, not 1 5/8. It is 5/8. Gravy, you guys. I cannot even. Okay. Where's my 1? Here it is. There's. Right there. So this is where I need to pay attention. Over here on this side, nope. I'm eyeballing it, folks. Tonight I'm eyeballing it. I think that looks about right. And that's what we're, oh, it moved. But we're okay. And I think we're gonna be okay. Yep, we're okay. All right, so here we go. I have to trim a smidgen off the bottom, but I think that looks just fine. So the total measurement here is, I told you this gets me every time. It is 2 3/16. And I could cut a little off the bottom to make it 2 1/4. But we're not doing that. So, oh yes, that's cute. I'm gonna, yep, I think we even could do some ribbon around that. And how cute would that be? Do I have anything that would be really cute? Let's see. I don't know that this, no, that's definitely a no. What else do we have here? I think, is that too bright? It might be too bright. That's more of a pastel. What do we have? We may not have anything. So we may do paper again, like we did last time. Because I feel like I want something, but, or we could just bring it down. We could just do that, couldn't we? Let's do that. Why make it complicated? I've decided that my glue that's inside of there is the remnant of winter in the Midwest. Looks like snow. All right. Yep, that's what we're doing. I'm making it easy tonight, you guys. I am not stressing. Let's go for easy. I can always change my mind, can't I? I could add it on later. I could have it go all the way around if I wanted to. So that's my prerogative. I love how these colors all coordinate so nicely. Let's bring that up just a smidge. I'm always paranoid about smears, especially after all the work. So if you remake this, you just watch your glue. It's definitely gonna stick in those spots, but oh well. I might put a little bit of dimension on that front boot. Sorry, folks. There it is. Yeah, I am going to use this as my, let's do that here. I don't know why I sing everything that I say. Odd little habit. Trying to decide if I want to do the umbrella on dimension 2, or at least a portion of the, I think we'll be okay. Yep, we'll be okay. That's cute. Oopsie. Yep, that dimension really did something for it. That's good. So I'm thinking, just want my umbrella to kind of do that. So I'm gonna leave, yeah, I am gonna do dimension on my umbrella. That would be cute. Not a whole lot, just a little. Let's take this away. It's notes. Here. And here. Put some here. And just a little bit there. Right? Right. Put this back here. Do I need to trim? But I do need to put my lid back on my glue or I'm gonna have to dig more glue clots. Adhesive boogers. That's what they're called. Here, let me get some glue down here. Super cute. Yay. Let's see. How bad is it? Try. I may not be able to take my picture tonight because the glue is still in there. So, y'all may have to wait for me to post this tomorrow. And the sun has not set. Look at that, folks. I made it. I did it. That's really, really, really cute. Yay! You'll have to laugh with me about the window. Look at that glue. Oh my goodness. I was a little careless with my glue. I was being aggressive with my glue. There's that aggressive crafter at it again. All right. That's it. I did it in 1 hour and 3 minutes. I think that is the shortest amount of time I have completed one of these calendars. So, yay! Okay. There she is. There she sits. So cute. So cute. Have to get some loose bits away from the glue. Step away from the glue. Yeah, we've got some loose bits. So I'm gonna let that dry overnight. See if we can, I do have a few pieces stuck to it, but we do still have some loose bits in there, so. All right. How fun is that? That is so fun. The raindrops are fun. Okay, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your evening and a great rest of your week and a blessed weekend. Just a reminder to everyone, we are closed this Saturday. We are not open this Saturday. It is a 5th Saturday, so we are taking a break. So I hope you guys enjoy. I hope we don't have really bad storms this weekend. I hope not. Anyway, take care, guys.